we make everything in-house. You know, our motors are made at Fein. We don't get them outsourced. With some of our niche tools, it's actually so personalized that the end person who tests the product puts their initials on it.
Hey, what's happening? Barnaby here, hanging out with Kelly from Fein. And what we're doing here is a corporate overview, because what we like to do here at toolselect.com is get to the bottom of things. And in this case, we're going to be talking about the history of Fein, what you guys think makes your tools special and worthy of somebody's purchase. So first of all, let's talk about you.
Sure.
Okay? How long have you been working for Fein?
Just a couple months now, so I'm still new and learning and growing with the company.
Okay, quick test.
Sure.
What is this tool?
It's the first electric hand drill, 1895.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. So put it against your chest and lean into it, right?
Yeah, you can see the company's come a long way since then.
Absolutely, and I imagine you guys patented this, right?
Correct. We actually have over 500 patents.
Okay, well, you know, it's cool because it seems, even though you've been working there only a couple of months, you're steeped in the company already,
Yes.
right? So let me ask you this.
Sure.
Why did you want to work for Fein?
Well, I think it's rare that you hear a lot of great things about a company, and then when you start to become a part of it, you find that they're true. And that's happened with me with Fein. And last month I was fortunate to get to go to our headquarters in Bargal, Germany, and see everything firsthand.
All right, well, this is interesting because you were telling me earlier that you were in radio news at one point, and so for that, you probably had your little notebook going, let's see if it all proves out. So tell me about the factory. What were your impressions?
It's very impressive, you know, to see. It's very efficiently run, very clean place. One thing that stood out to me as a new employee is that you could tell how much the longtime employees cared about being a part of the Fein family. Everything was just run very smoothly and with great care. Personalized, I guess, is a good way to put it. And as we were talking earlier with some of our niche tools, it's actually so personalized that the end person who tests the product puts their initials on it. So pride definitely comes into play also.
Okay, so I guess with the core drill, right?
Yes.
That would be a
an
niche
example.
tool, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're saying that somebody will actually come to work and it is their tool to build.
Correct.
From start to finish.
Correct.
Huh, that's interesting. So that is, when you think of Germany, you think about precision, you think about engineering, so they must have a lot of engineers.
We do. We actually have over 100 engineers in-house.
Really?
Yes.
And as you mentioned, 500 patents, so they're all about innovating. Why don't we take a look at one of the tools right here?
Sure.
And just take me through it and show me what makes this special.
Yes. You can see all the copper and metal in this. We actually have a patent on that, and it just makes it such an efficient tool to use with the craftsmanship that goes into it.
Yeah, okay, well, let's take a look at this, because I love the show and tell portion of the program where we get to look inside the tools. What does this tell us about the tool?
I mean, again, you see everything within the tool is just sturdy metal, and we make everything in-house. You know, our motors are made at Fein. We don't get them outsourced.
Gears are made in Fein?
Correct.
Yeah?
Yes.
So I guess screws probably.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that, obviously, but I think all of the important components that make it a great performing tool have Fein's name on it.
Then the quality of the tool. Therein lies the beginning of the story about price, right? Because what the tool testers do say is that these tools are more expensive than other tools. So how do you answer that? What's the reason for it?
I think number one is performance. You know, we have a great performing tool, longevity, it'll last you, cutting speed. Like I said before, we pay attention to detail, longer cord, rubber cord, quicken, accessory change also.
Do you want to hear what people say about the performance of Fein?
Would love to.
All right, check it out.
This thing sounds like a Porsche when it's drilling.
Performance on these, I mean, if I had to sum it up in one word, is amazing.
It doesn't bog down when you're really pushing on it. The motor is very well built.
I see myself owning one of these for a long time before I'd have to replace it.
It's an expensive tool, but it takes time off the job and puts money in your pocket.